us, Lofa County Senator-elect Momo T Cyrus. So welcome to the press.
Thank you so much to you guys, the Food Estate, and welcome to our home in Tinga Village.
Firstly, we like to say congratulations on your election victory. And we are going to the crucial aspect that is the presidential runoff elections. How do you see the atmosphere so far?
Well, thank you. We have to go to the pool and encouraging everybody to go to the pool to vote on November 14th. It's a very key decision to make because the decision you make on that day will last for 6 years. So we want to encourage all of us, citizens of Liberia. I want to be specifically concerned with Lofa. We want our people to come out and vote on November 14th for their choice because that decision is going to be key.
We see behind huge quantity of rice. Can you just bring us up to speed what's happening?
Well, we've been thinking how we can support the process on November 14th. We thought it wise that there are some group of people that are vulnerable, that may not have the courage and energy to go to the pool. So we decided to provide for our very elderly people and our very disabled people in Lofa 300 bags of 25 kg for it to be distributed by our leadership, Team Sarah leadership in the county. Is intended for the entire county where people will have a little bit of food to eat on or before the day of the election, so they can have that energy to go to work. I mean, to go to the elections and vote their choice. So that's the reason why I called the press to turn over these 300 bags already to the executive committee of Team Cyrus and onward distribution to our county leadership.
So you keep saying vote their choice. Meaning, are you not going to endorse any one of the candidates?
No, I've said that Team Cyrus is a team interestingly, Team Cyrus is comprised of all of the political actors in the country. We have the United Partisans on our team, we have CDCNs on our team, we have people from APO on our team, we have people from Lino, and all thinkers, free thinkers on our team. So we as one Lofa movement will remain neutral in this election.
This appeared to be your first initiative since being elected as Senator of Lofa County. What is the message are you sending out so very early, sir?
So we want to let the people know that they have voted their choice, and in our weak ways, we support structures, and institutions in Lofa. The Lofa people have decided to vote us, and it is just good enough for us to give back to them through our leadership, ideologies and thinking. So this is the first one, like you said. It's just a little bit of token. It's not much, but I mean, it's just our widow's mite to the people look for that. I mean, you have a leader that thinks about you, that is concerned about you. And like I said, the targeted group of this, right, is the very elderly people and that of the very disabled, physically challenged people.
We are in November. Next will be December. Are you contemplating on the festive season of continuing this gesture?
Depending on the team, we will come to that. We have not made any decision regarding that, but as soon as we make some preparations, and the press will be informed appropriately.
Lofa County is a very big county, and what triggered your mind to associate with the old folks and that of the disabled?
Well, at this time, the old folks are vulnerable because we want people to go to the pool, and if we don't encourage and motivate these very old people, the managers go to the pool. So this rise is intended, and I hope that those who will be distributing the rest will carry the message to encourage them to go to the pool and vote their choice because their decision, their vote matters as well. So we want their vote. We want everybody participating in this November 14 decision. It's a national duty, and we want everybody, irrespective of your condition, to participate.
Someone want to ask, someone in Vahon, when will the distribution commence?
Well, the executive team will decide, but I want to commence as early as tomorrow because I want this rice distributed before November 14.
So how is it going to be distributed? 300 bags of rice, considering the number of elderly people, including the disabled community.
So that's why if you heard us, we know it's really a drop in the ocean, but we want the very elderly the very disabled to benefit. And I think if it is distributed properly, those targeted group would benefit. It's not for disabled, it's not for the elderly, it's for the very, I'm trying to put the adjective very elderly. For example, people in their 80s who cannot in any way even leave their bedroom to go farming or to go for water. These are people we're talking about. We're talking about people who are disabled, who in no way can be able to fend for themselves. They gotta have somebody rely, they have to rely on somebody to come to bring them food. These are people we're talking about. I think if this 300 beds is distributed based on targeted group, I'm sure 85 to 90% of those people will benefit.
What could be your next maybe action now the old age and very elderly and the disabled? What would be your next group, targeted group?
Okay, so it's going to be a counted structure. It's going to be a counted decision. The team, Cyrus, and other people who will come aboard will set a structure how we support our county from different structures.
So you serve as a chair on the Lofa Steering Committee. And
You bring me by there?
and a lot of people are going to miss you. So you cannot tell us how you're going to miss this position, how you're going to work along with the new leadership?
Well, as a leader, I've always trained people to take over from me. They got very competent people in Lofa County that can take over the steering committee and even do better than me. But I can assure you, will be behind the scene to support Lofa County at all levels.
You've been pushing this project, the stadium project in Vonjima. How far are we now with the presentation of the land deeds to the LFA to begin the process?
Good information. Just yesterday, the superintendent myself spoke. The original land deed is already with the Ladro Football Association, and they're making all preparation to make sure to start the work in a few weeks to come.
Yeah, some time ago you broke ground for the construction of a home for the visually impaired people in Lofa County. How far is that project?
That project is 85-90% ready. We want to make sure that before the end of November we can dedicate it and give it back to our people who it was intended for. So by the end of November, that particular project should be completed, turned over to our visually impaired brothers and sisters.
Finally, from my end, to take it back to sports, what's your own impression with Gizi FC into the second division, the league zone? What's the impression about it?
Ramsey has been doing very well. A new team in the league, and where they find themselves, they've been beating some big teams, and and they're doing very well. I mean, a new team, a Chakra, a very first time in the history of Lofa to have a second division team. It's very expensive though, but I mean, the team is doing very well, and we hope to do better.
So I'm Magdalene South on Truth FM. Lastly, from my end, so maybe you've been informing the public, you've been informing voters the kind of leadership they should expect of you. You have ascended now to a 9-year position. What is expected of you?
Well,
what kind of leader are you?
What happened in Lofa, Maryland is unprecedented. I mean, the people have given me, I would say, the mandate, and I'm on obligation to deliver. For an independent candidate to win in Lofa as a senator, it has never happened. And then to amass a number over 37,000, it's just unprecedented. I just pray that all of you people who happen to be the media people, friends of mine, even the peaceful citizens of Lofa, to keep praying for me, like I always said. It is my intent that Lofa on our administration will benefit immensely from developmental projects and even the unity that is supposed to exist, where it shows that county is unified and will move forward as a county.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much to Fufu. It's a pleasure having you guys here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So can we do it this way?